Thought I'd go right into a song for you guys. It's called Strangers. I thought I could sleep it off, like I've done 1,000 times before. Now the whiskey's barely on my breath, I'm still looking to walk right out that door. Oh, and I will accept my part of the blame, but baby, we both know this love just ain't the same. What happened to that girl I know? What happened to this love we grew? We're both strangers now. We're both strangers now. Still hung over my aching head, is mulling over all the words that were not said. I know we made a pledge forever and always, but I didn't think that meant always feeling like this. And I will accept my part of the blame, but baby, we both know this love just ain't the same. What happened to that girl I know? What happened to this love we grew? We're both strangers now. We're both strangers now. No, you're no longer the girl I know. I realize I'm not that boy too, and I may not love you like I did back then, but baby, I still care far too much to pretend that we're not strangers now. We're both strangers now. What happened to that girl I know? What happened to that love we grew? We're both strangers now. We're both strangers now. We're both strangers now. We're both strangers now. Thank you very much. So, I have no idea what I'm doing, but hopefully I'll figure it out as we go along. That's kind of the mindset that I always have when I sit down to write some music, write a song, do anything creative, really. Let me first take a moment to ask how you guys are doing. Great. I want to thank you for sticking mostly to one syllable in that response. Telltale sign of a good audience is responding that way, and you guys are nailing it, let me tell you. So, when I was first asked to do this amazing event, and thank you for having me, it was suggested that I talk about the creative process. And I'm going to do that, but I kind of had a feeling of dread when I was first asked, because I could just imagine some guy walking up to me at a party wanting to tell me about his creative process. I'm picturing rainbow suspenders, lensless glasses.
So just allow me to first remove all pretense. When I sit down to write a song, it's usually by myself with my guitar, a pad of paper, alone in my apartment, in my underwear, in the dark, save for the warm glow of my computer screen where I have a Google tab open so I can search what words rhyme with each other. Often I get distracted and just search random words because I get curious. What rhymes with aardvark, for instance? Not a whole lot. It can be hard finding the inspiration to create basically anything. I remember I was at a lecture by one of my favorite authors a few years ago, Neil Gaiman. During his Q&A session, he was asked basically where he finds the inspiration to do all the things he does, to write all the things he does. He does novels, screenplays, comic books, you name it, he does it. And his answer was he doesn't always find inspiration. Sometimes you just need to sit down and start doing it. When I was researching for this talk, I listened to many podcasts, watched other TED Talks about other artists and creatives, and I often heard the example or the comparison that creating something kind of defies the laws of physics. I believe it's the first law of thermodynamics that says energy cannot be created or destroyed, it simply changes. And a lot of artists say that creating something means there was nothing before it. You sit down to write a song, you do a melody, put chords together, put words, lyrics to the music, and you have a song where 5 minutes ago, an hour, a couple days ago, however long it takes to finish it, there was nothing. Same if you're painting, you start with a blank canvas, and by the time you're done, you have something amazing. But I didn't really always see it that way. I think the art is informed by all of our experiences before us, our whole life leading up to that moment. For instance, my first song called Strangers, I didn't just sit down and decide to write a depressing, sappy love song. I just happened to have already been depressed and sappy when I wrote it. And I was reminded of a story I heard. I don't know if it's true, it probably isn't, probably more of an urban legend about Pablo Picasso. He was sitting at an outdoor cafe in his 60s when a fan recognized him, walked up to him and asked if he could do a quick work for her. So he did a quick little number on a napkin and then asked the woman for an unseemly amount of money for it, to which obviously she gaffed. She said, "How can you ask for that much when that only took you 5 minutes to create?" And Picasso's response was, "That actually took me 40 years to create." Because that kind of goes back to my point. Our experience goes into every song, every creative endeavor that we do. It's informed by our life, it's informed by our choices, it's informed by our mistakes, our love, our heartache, our heart loss. And so I think that's my general philosophy on creating. I don't have a lot of technical know-how or experience to impart on you. I don't think I'm the most qualified person to do that. I'm not a music teacher. I can tell you what I try to do and what works for me when I try to create something. Number one rule is be authentic, be truthful to yourself. don't try to create something cool, just try to create something that's you, and it'll probably be cool. And the second thing I would say is don't compare yourself to others. I'm never going to be the best guitarist. I'm never going to be the best vocalist. I'm never going to be the best lyricist. But my life and my experiences compiled together up to that moment means I can do all those things in only the way that I can do them. And it's okay to be unsure of what you're doing. It's okay to have doubt. It's okay to say to yourself, I have no idea what I'm doing, but hopefully I'll figure it out as I go along. So I have one more song for you guys. It's about aardvarks and card sharks. Not really. This is a song called I'll Be On My Way. Thank you for listening.
I came here with next to nothing. I'm leaving with even less. A bit of cocaine in my pocket and a ring that I found. Just dig deeper, you'll find that I'll confess. Oh, I'm just waiting. Oh, I'm just waiting on a girl to come around. Just asking for a minute. No, I don't have much to say. Just hear me out, and I'll be on my way. I'm not the one that brought you here, to the coldness and the rain. Not the only one that's loved you so dear. Baby, I'm the one that kept you through the hunger and the pain. And I know I went deepest when I cut you. I'm just asking for a minute. No, I don't have much to say. Just hear me out, and I'll be on my way. And I don't mean to seem so strung out. Call it love, call it fear. I don't mean to seem so strung out. I'm just like this when you're near. Just asking for a minute. No, I don't have much to say. Just hear me out, and I'll be on my way. Oh, darling, hear me out, and I'll be on my way. Oh, darling, hear me out, and I'll be on my way.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you very much.